Hey! Welcome to the Herd Podcast. I'm Harrison.
I'm Cam.
I'm Zach.
I'm Adam.
We're actually working around this time instead of doing a weird
Backwards order.
little conga.
We did something intuitive.
Right. Do you want to go straight into the topics? Because we literally don't have anything to say.
Sure.
No, you go first.
I go, okay. Sockets.
Well, okay, you're gonna have to explain
Sockets.
a little bit more than just the word.
Like electrical sockets?
What do people complain about?
Not
What do
sockets.
okay, what do women complain about?
Pockets.
Pockets. What do women wear?
Socks.
What piece of clothing does not yet have pockets?
Socks.
Socks.
Adam,
Sockets.
Socks have a pocket.
Can I
Your
just-
foot just goes in it.
Yeah,
though.
can
No.
It's just
can
one
I,
big
can I
pocket.
show you something really cool? Phone.
Okay, now
Whoa!
now your phone's
It's down
getting,
his sock.
your phone's getting sweaty.
I would like to point
If
out.
it's on the outside, have you ever touched the outside of my sock right now? Psych, I'm not wearing socks.
I'd like to point
But
out
there's
that
some
when
real,
it's
like, just
They
enough-
still get sweaty.
You waterproof that little bag.
is it like crinkly socks.
Yeah.
Just stitch on like
But
a little,
it's
little
super.
bag.
Yeah.
It's super in right now though for women to wear like toeless shoes and stuff. Women like rarely wear socks in the summer.
Okay, then have like leg warmer things that have it's
Why
like
not just
Leg
Leg
warmers.
warmers in the summer.
cargo leg warmers.
Cargo.
You
Cargo.
pull them
I
up,
did
there's
cargo.
pockets all along it. You can open it up.
Just Spanx with pockets.
It'd be great.
Why not just have pants with pockets?
Yeah, that's.
If you tell that to women's clothing manufacturers,
Or just walk around with two handbags on your feet.
that would work. Think of it. Okay, then put it on like shirts, where it's like your shirt's a lady holding a purse, but you can actually put things. in
Wait.
the
Oh, it's
purse.
like a 3D shirt.
It's like a 3D shirt.
So just wear
I
a
like-
meme for convenience.
That's like the one with like the hangover and the baby. that you're,
Yeah,
like, wearing on your
but
side.
actually have it.
yeah,
actually
it comes
have-
with an
yeah.
actual baby.
Or how about like if the designers so don't want pockets on their women's clothing, they could put pockets like inside, like a jacket. They just kind of reach in there and like plop it
Should
down
reach in
Inside a
your
shirt?
Yeah, I mean they stuff shit in their boobs all the time. So
I mean, no, you're right. Yeah.
But inside your pants, just sticking your hand down your pants.
Thanks for demonstrating.
yeah, thanks for that.
But it's weird because they're like teasing them because like they
Yeah,
they give like fake
pockets.
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They know that it looks okay if there is a pocket, but if there's anything in that pocket, it's
Just
bad.
kind of like skinny jeans with baggy pockets.
Yeah.
but then there's some girls with a super short shirt. Short
Short skirts.
shorts,
Sure.
and then they got the pockets in them, and they like go like well
Yeah, they
below
go-
shorts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
yeah.
never seen that one.
No.
You haven't seen that? They're like
That's a common
they're like
sense.
jeans that are like cut like pretty high up, but the pockets are still like part
Yeah,
of
they
it.
go further.
And they go like you can see half the pocket.
So they kind of look like cowboys.
That sounds so
Like,
stupid.
That's pretty dumb.
I don't know how I've never seen that. That
Yeah.
sounds really.
I have a
dumb.
really old pair of shorts that rip near the pocket. So if I stick anything in there, my pocket will stick in.
Cool.
I'm basically a hip teenage girl. I was ahead.
How do you think ripped jeans came about? Like, do you think someone just like fucked up a bunch of jeans? Like they like had a car full of jeans and they just crashed it, and they're like, well, still gotta sell them.
Probably because people who work like physical labor tend to be more fit, but that also might cause their clothes to be ripped.
Yeah,
we're
and
going
like
deep,
kids,
people want to see.
So
kids always tear up their jeans too, playing. They have holes in their knees and
Wait,
stuff.
so-
Wait.
Models want to fake being part of
Wasn't there a
the.
Radio Lab episode on that? On like punk stuff?
I never saw that
No?
one, but there probably
Okay.
could have been.
I think there was. And it was just like the counterculture.
Mm.
Oh, so just
Oh, so it's just like
So it's just like
nice people wear
Norse people. Yeah, we are
jeans.
nice people.
I will
We're
rip
grunge.
my jeans,
I'll
so
rip
I'm
my-
part of.
Well, that's
okay,
true. They
that
make
makes
it
sense.
look weathered,
Yeah.
but even though it isn't.
I'm gonna start
It's
wearing jeans with like the crotch is just pissed. Like it just looks like counterculture this bitch.
It's my pants. Yeah.
I don't know. Counterculture's whack. Like I don't get it. Like why would you not want to be part of?
It's the exact thing you've ever
Culture.
said.
Special.
Yeah,
No,
no,
but
everyone wants
conform
to
to
be
the
unique. That's the
machine.
whole thing.
Yeah, conform. But I
Yeah.
mean, like you can be
But everyone else
unique,
is doing it.
but not
If there's
Care
a word
your
for being
jeans.
grunge, then it's not.
exactly. It's like I don't want to be a part of the mainstream group. I want to be a part of this other group, which is also massive.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I don't know, people angry. It's just that's what a lot of like punk music is. They're like,
Yeah.
like
I mean, yeah, I guess being like fed up with the man or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
the big G up in the sky.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wear ripped jeans to piss God off.
God only likes whole jeans.
Yeah.
So it was sockets.
Sockets.
That was
It's
sockets.
a good idea.
It's a good name. I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did you think of the name and then the then the product?
Or did you find a song?
I forget how I thought of it.
I thought you were just talking about engineering shit.
Yeah, I thought you were going to start
flipping your
talking about
scarf.
electrical sockets.
Oh no,
Or
no.
something
Yeah,
like
that's what I thought.
smart.
I don't
Like,
know.
you're like, what are people
Sock
angry at?
block.
I thought you were supposed to say
Yeah.
the size of those. You know what I realized with electrical sockets, like the ones in Canada? I was always wondering why with some sockets I have to flip them upside down before they go in. And I realized the two little like eyes in the sockets, they're different sizes.
Yeah,
there's
one's
key.
big.
I looked at that, I'm like, God damn, I'm stupid. Like, how did I never notice this? Like, I was always like, why the fuck? Like, they're the exact same size. Why can I not
Why
flip it
doesn't it
upside
fit?
down? And then I decided to investigate like 7
You just
years after
you
being
actually
here.
looked at it one time and went, they're completely different.
You're dumb.
Are the outlets different in BC?
No.
No, it's
Why would they-
Canada.
Why would they be?
All of North America.
Yeah,
Pretty
Mexico's
much.
included in that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think all of North
Yeah,
America's
Mexico's
the
North America.
Ooh, never mind.
same. I know that.
What about like Hawaii? It's like
They're the same.
they're the
Yeah.
same.
They're the same.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I
What
actually
about
don't-
Alaska? Do they have Russian or they had them changed?
I
They don't
should-
have power in Alaska.
When did U.S. buy Russia?
They just use coal.
Did they have power?
The U.S. never bought Russia.
Fucking Alaska. When did the U.S. buy Alaska from Russia?
I don't know.
Was it
They
recent?
bought it. I thought they bought it from
Yeah, me
Canadians.
too.
I thought it was in like the
They bought it from Russia.
I thought they bought it from
1960s.
Canada. Why did Russia have the
Because
They just did, dude. Russia,
Was it 1960s?
Russia
Well,
Was
they're
it
gonna buy
that recently?
Greenland now.
Yeah, dude, that's so
Let
stupid.
me see.
Donald
It wouldn't-
Trump's like,
it,
I want to.
It must have been before
wanna buy
Cold
Greenland.
War, right? No one would like U.S. and Russia would be
Maybe
fine.
yeah,
It's like, by the way,
after-
can I have your land? I'm not gonna like invade it or
Don't-
anything because then I'll
I just
own it.
wanna
It's not
buy it.
invading if you own the land.
Yeah. I mean, but the people in Alaska aren't like Russian, are they?
No.
They're American.
They're American.
We
Like,
could
like
trade
if you went and talked to them, they'd be very American. people,
Alaska.
just in Alaska.
Oh
We
yeah,
could
it
redneck.
was,
go back.
it was pretty far back. It was 1867.
1860.
So I don't think they would have
Okay.
Russian.
It would
They
make
probably
sense for
wouldn't.
us to have Alaska.
Us as Canada.
Yeah,
Adam
Quebec
saying-
doesn't like us.
I mean, land-wise,
You're
yeah.
gonna replace
Give
Alaska
Quebec-
with Quebec.
give
But, like,
Quebec,
Quebec
to America
provides
and we
shit.
get-
Alaska's just a liability.
But it's
Wait, are
it
you
would
saying?
make a map look better.
You
Are
want
you
to
saying
trade.
yeah, but like, why would the U.S. want Quebec? Why would the Quebecians, the Quebecois?
Quebecois.
They don't. They
Quack,
wanted
quack,
to
quack.
leave it already. The referendum was like
Yeah, but they failed.
It
Barely.
They don't-
It barely
just
failed.
failed.
The referendum wasn't to like join the U.S. It was
No,
to
it's
leave
just to become
Canada.
independent, which would have been a disaster if you joined the U.S. You get to deal with Donald Trump, and that's
Yeah, I don't think. No, the referendum was before that. They were like,
yeah, no, it was definitely before that.
Yeah.
But they're having another one soon, aren't they?
Oh boy.
Alberta's
boy.
gonna
Yeah,
have one
everyone's
too.
trying
Alberta.
Dude, that's so stupid. It's
That would
I
be-
swear
oh
it
my
started
God.
as a joke.
That's
Does Quebec hit? Does Quebec have the ocean near it?
No, sort of is
Are they
the St.
landlocked?
Lawrence.
Because it
Which
they're like
is-
close.
Alberta would
crazy.
just be land. It'd be
But Alberta
Canada
would be
all over it,
landlocked.
and
Yeah.
America right below it.
Yeah, that was
It's
the
like-
whole thing with like they were like, oh, we're gonna get the oil out of like Alberta easier
Yeah,
if we
how?
separate.
Doesn't make any sense.
They're like, fuck BC, we'll do it ourselves. But you still need BC because it's going through there.
Yeah, it's like it's easier to work with them now because you don't have to deal with any international laws.
Yeah.
We're just a bunch of redneck assholes. I
Yeehaw.
love Alberta.
We went on ground syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of redneck assholes, I found something today that is specific to this city, and it was very strange. I got a lottery ticket, like a scratch and win, in the mail, and I was kind of excited. I was pretty gullible, if I'm being honest. I should have known.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Here's free money, dude.
I went to scratch it, and who would have thunk? I won something.
Oh, no.
So I flipped it around and I looked at the back, and it was like the instructions. It said if you got 3 of one symbol, then flip it on the back and read the instructions. And it said these are the winning symbols. And I just showed every possible symbol, and then it just said that our representatives will decide on prizes. It's like, what the fuck is this?
So if you
wait, what-
contact the people who sent you this,
You
they'll
should.
decide a prize.
Yeah,
What's
apparently.
the goal?
Let's do it right now.
So that I'm getting there.
Call them lemons.
So like the prizes were like a car and like Costco gift cards and stuff. I don't know. So I googled it because like, okay, well this is horse shit, and I found on Reddit. I mean Calgary's subreddit. So like it's specific to this city. It is a water softener scam. Water softener. Yeah. So somehow in all of this, you call them and they sound a super hard hitting water softener salesperson, and they try to sell you an $8,000 water softener for your home. That is what it is. It's a lottery ticket. Like what the fuck?
It's like it would be probably just easier to like pay for advertising or something.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
such
scratch cards
No,
can't
but
be
you
cheap.
You get old people. This whole thing is...
I guess.
No, but is it like
no?
is it,
Honestly,
once you call
yeah,
them,
you're right.
Well, it's old people.
Preying on old people with scams
Yeah.
is
Do they
scummy,
try to
but
trick
that's what
you
they
into
do.
buying it, or
Yeah.
they're like,
Well, it's like...
They literally just try to sell to you. They just send a salesperson.
Well, if they send a salesperson, and like, I mean,
it's like
if you're older, you'll probably be more convinced if they
Yeah.
speak a bunch of
it's
like
basically
new
they just get
stuff
your
at
contact information and your address, and then send somebody to convince you to buy a water
you. They know
softener.
your address. They sent you a scratch card in the mail.
I don't know if you're dumb enough to buy
you
one.
can just show up at the front door with hand
Yeah,
you a
true.
sketch ticket and like a coin and be like, here.
Yeah, do this for us.
No,
Do you want some water
It's
softeners?
a trial by fire. They say who's the most stupid, and
Yeah.
then they go there.
What is a water softener?
I have one in my
Gets
house.
rid of
So
Hot water
yeah,
is
so you know
sulfur,
how like
nice.
the water has like a lot of minerals in it.
Oh yeah.
It just gets rid of them. Like it
You know
filters it
how
out.
you take a shower and you're kind of squeaky.
Okay.
Or it's like rough, you know.
So
It's not. You're not like all oiled
you're
up.
talking about the non-soft water.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, this makes it nice and soft, and it's like buttery smooth, not like butter. That would be bad.
So I don't notice a difference
Oh, I do.
because Vancouver has soft water and we have hard water, and I don't notice that. much of a
Okay, it's probably not very softened then, because like for me, it's night and
They
day.
didn't buy the $8,000.
difference. Yeah, they didn't buy the 8,000.
Maybe my parents already
city.
did that scratch and win.
Maybe.
But no, like for me, it's night and day. It's so nice taking a shower in softened water, dude.
Did they have a water softener as one of the prizes?
I don't think so.
So was there any indication on the scratch card
No.
that it was none?
None. And you also couldn't find the company, which was also a real red flag.
Isn't that illegal?
Oh, it's totally legal.
Because like
been shut down.
Oh, well, I mean, you can't run a lottery without a license, but if they don't actually have any prizes,
Is it really?
it's not really a
But
lottery.
the thing is, I read all like the fine text on there, trying to see where they found a legal loophole, and it's super legit in terms of like lottery terms. Like it seemed
Money,
real.
win, prize.
Yeah.
No, but like their terms are really specific. Like all the ways lottery companies will find like you not to get scanned by the customers. All these tiny little things that they catch them on. Like there's all those little details.
Well, they could have just taken an actual scratch
Yeah.
card and just
Maybe.
lifted it onto the back of this one.
Weird.
But yeah, water softener scam in the form of a scratch and win. That was bizarre.
Kind of related to soft water. What are there like many liquids like less viscous than water? Because I can't imagine drinking I can imagine drinking something thicker than water. Can you imagine drinking something thinner than water?
Yeah.
I can't.
Warm water.
Warm water.
Because like everything else,
Hot oil.
everything else we drink has water in it,
Oh, I
so
guess-
it's thickened with water. Like
I feel like there might not be.
I feel like there has to be.
there's got to be something.
I feel like it's not something you'd want to drink, but
Well,
absolutely
liquid-
there's
What
liquids
would
that are
it do?
thinner than
Would
water.
it, like, could you
Acetone.
or something? Oh, that was quick.
Alcohol.
Which liquid is the least viscous?
Isn't all like alcohols?
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I guess when you're taking a shot or whatever, you don't focus on the
I mean,
viscosity.
they are a lot of water in that, but it's still like
Yeah,
thinner.
you don't take a shot. You go, damn, that was thin.
I mean, you could. I don't know. I'm sure there has to be something.
Least. Oh, okay. The least viscous at any temperature is superfluid liquid helium.
Well, I
Super-
love drinking superfluid liquid helium.
Is that's really cold helium?
So it has something like
It has to be
negative
liquid.
good price.
viscosity.
Yeah.
It's something funny like that where like it'll kind of climb out of containers you put
Oh
it in.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Self-draining.
Yeah.
Constantly trying to drink it. It's like, no.
No, it would just pour itself down your throat, dude.
No, he said it would climb out of containers.
Yeah. So you pour it out, and then you set it back up, and it just keeps dripping out until it drains completely.
Well, isn't
Oh.
So you can go like this and like this, and it
But
just
isn't that
drip
also-
down your throat.
it just follows you. It's
Isn't that
like a
also
worm on a
just-
string.
Okay, so yeah, ether and acetone are the liquids with the lowest viscosity at room temperature.
Is acetone, that's nail polish remover?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Hmm.
And you
Don't do
can
that.
drink ether, but you shouldn't.
Can you?
Yes.
I feel like you
What
can
does it
technically
do to
drink
you if you
anything.
drink ether? Oh wait, no, yeah, it's the thing
Oh.
they used to use to knock people out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it'll mess you up.
Then yeah,
It's
I mean
like
if they
that-
don't use it anymore, I'm sure there's a reason.
Also, I'm sure you didn't drink it, right?
Well, they
I think
got to
you
get
should
it in
do.
you somehow, and it's a liquid. I don't think they're gonna inject
Yeah.
it into you.
It's like,
I mean, they could.
So some people
But-
in this world know what it feels like to drink a less viscous liquid than
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
I still think alcohol
Like
is
drink
less
and quickly
viscous.
jot down, like, that was cool. and then die.
I mean, like in chem labs, we worked with pretty strong alcohols, and they seemed to be runnier than water,
How do you? Like, what?
Oh, yeah, I guess I
Okay,
was
well, I
bad
guess
at
there's,
pouring
like-
them.
right? So if you mix
okay,
alcohol,
well, because there's viscosity, static viscosity.
So what about
and-
cohesion?
okay, sure.
Is alcohol less
It's
cohesive?
like it
That could
depends.
make it
I
look
don't know.
different.
You lost me. I don't only know regular viscosity at room temperature, whatever it is.
The cohesion is just like water; it sticks in blobs. Pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your surface tension.
Oh,
Surface
okay,
tension.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, is alcohol like that?
No,
How do you?
Why do you know that?
because doesn't water have really high surface tension because of its polarity, and
Yes.
most alcohols aren't polar.
That's a good.
Now
point.
you're beyond me.
Yeah. No. Oh.
I'm just
Are-
thinking because
Is alcohol? Isn't alcohol polar because it can mix with water?
You following us?
Right.
I'm not a-
What's the thing with
You're
polar?
right,
polar,
you're right, you're right, you're
non-polar,
right.
Non-polar.
no, but they can mix. They just don't. Oh no, you're probably right. Yeah.
I don't know how. It
No, you
works.
might be right.
Science is hard.
I'm trying to remember what the chemical structure of like methanol is, and I can't remember it.
I have no idea.
So I'm gonna
It's
gonna
fine.
leave that alone.
Where does the methyl come from? What does methyl mean? Is that
Oh, it's-
Methyl is one carbon, I think, and then
or is it one high? It's one something
cool?
attached in a certain way, because you have like methyl, ethyl, all these things. I forget.
well yeah, because like methyl, ethyl, bute, and prop are 1, 2, 3,
Right.
and 4 carbons.
Yeah.
Dude, this
But
Okay, so-
like YL.
How did we get so lame?
Is it-
this is
We were talking
awesome.
about fun things like stocks, and now we're talking
Is it
about
OH?
organic
Fuck
chemistry.
Ethyl?
Yeah.
No. Oh, one of them.
And they don't
I
stop.
think like the alkyl group is OH. So it
I was
like
so bad at this part.
so methanol would be COH
Okay.
HHH.
Can I ask?
We'll,
Does it
we'll call up Ethan
We
right
don't
now.
care.
He'll talk to us about chemistry.
Wait, okay. Next
Okay.
question, kind of related. What happens if you were to do like the baking soda vinegar in your mouth?
I have.
In your mouth.
No,
How about
wouldn't it just
oh, you
expand?
have?
Yes.
But it expand
Why?
in your throat.
Yeah. You're
You
either
probably
gonna
would be fine.
Did it do anything?
like it's the same thing.
It's
What
a
happens if you put
volcano?
pop in your mouth and shake your mouth around?
Well, okay.
Same
Well, I was thinking because like that would probably be possible, right? Because they cancel each other out.
What
Wait,
the-
wait,
Right,
wait.
because it's basic and acid, right?
Yeah, but what do
Yeah.
you think happens?
They create
It does the
CO2
thing
and
in your
H2O,
mouth, but it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I. Cool.
Okay.
Okay, you can drink vinegar and
Drink
eat baking
vinegar.
soda.
You can eat baking soda. It doesn't.
If
Can
you
you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they'd hurt you or something. I don't know.
I mean, like it hurt a little bit,
Have
but
you
it's,
ever had pickles,
it's vinegar.
Harrison?
oh yeah, I guess I've drank
Yeah.
vinegar. Like,
Yeah.
If you use like battery acid and something.
yeah,
and-
let's do.
Yeah, or like
What's the bad version of baking soda?
I don't think there is one.
Baking soda's kind
Baking
of
soda's
bad
at the
on
far
its
end.
Baking
own.
soda is just like a really weak base. Vinegar is strong, but it's
Yeah, what's
diluted.
a really strong base?
Or vinegar's not strong, but
Oh.
ammonium.
Ammonium.
Yeah.
Let's do ammonium carbonate.
Yeah, no, that would kill you probably. If you put them both in
but
your mouth.
it's not the
at the
fizzy
ro-
part. It's
But if
just
you put
the-
them both in your mouth at the right concentrations, at the
Then you'd be
smallest amount,
safe.
you'd probably be fine.
They
And
turn
you're-
into water.
the
They
kids
turn
in
into
your
water and
science
some
class
sort of
would
salt,
be
which may kill
impressed.
you. The salt may
Where
kill
does
you.
the CO2 come from? Where do the bubbles
You
come
brought
from?
him right back where we started.
Yeah, why did you go back?
I don't know. This is
There's
why you
no-
don't bring up chemistry.
Because there was like a Reddit post like today I fucked up of like a guy who like he was in Japan and he didn't speak Japanese. And then like he went to the like 7-Eleven or whatever and he bought like a Coke and Mentos and he was just like eating them and then all of a sudden his mouth started foaming and everyone in the store was freaking out. and
Oh,
started
it'll
calling him,
react.
like,
Oh, yeah, that'll-
they started calling him like an ambulance because
Oh,
they
yeah.
thought he was dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll happen. But
But Coke and Mentos is different, isn't it? That's a different reaction. That's not a base acid. thing, is it?
Yeah, I think it's different. Yeah, because no, it's not like Coke's a strong acid.
But it is acidic.
Yeah, but not
But it's
strong
not.
enough.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think it's. I don't think
Mentos aren't basic, are they?
Probably
that's
not.
what I'm trying to think of. I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
I think it's just
a
some different reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should swear an oath to not
'Cause it
mention
only works
chemistry
with-
again tonight.
Coke, right?
And Kyle's not even here.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if you drop it in like ginger ale or something.
No,
Ginger ale is still
no,
acidic.
you're right. It's only. Coke.
It's only Coke. It's only.
It might only be like I don't even know if Diet Coke works.
Coke has vinegar.
Diet Coke doesn't work. I know that.
Yeah.
Because I tried
So
to do
it's
that
not
at a summer
acid
camp
base.
one time, but we had Diet Coke instead of regular Coke, and it was just a big bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Cam, what's your top? No,
You already
Zach,
had a
you need a topic.
I need a topic.
Yeah.
I don't know a topic.
I got topic.
should-
I really don't.
Look at
Alright.
something in this room.
I
that
got a
tells
topic,
story.
dude. I'm
Oh.
pissed.
Okay.
Biz,
Bug
is this a
about-
hot take?
Hot take. Bug double standards. I'm
Oh.
pissed off at white girls. Cause they look at ladybugs, right? And they're like, ooh, ladybugs, you're so nice. And they'll let a ladybug walk all over them. But you take the exact same beetle, which is like those little thin black bugs, right? The little black
They're the
beetle
same
type
beetles?
things.
These black beetles?
No, they're not the same beetle. They act the exact same. They don't.
Oh,
They
yeah.
fly the
Yeah.
same. They don't do anything different. If that gets on them, they're gonna fucking throw shit at each other.
So are you saying white girls are racist to bugs?
Yeah, I'm saying I hate that people like oh
This
like
can
bugs.
quickly
But
get into an incel thing of they only appreciate.
they don't appreciate nice bugs like us.
They don't care how they act. They just care
Oh
about
my
how
gosh.
they look.
No, but like
They're not afraid of my beetle collection.
Yeah. I'm nice.
I just have to wear.
I don't like
red
it
and
because
black.
I'm black. But no, because like those black bugs are the same thing. They're so nice to know that, but like they're disgusted on them. 'cause
Butterflies versus
they're-
moths.
I was gonna say that's my next example: butterflies versus moths.
Yeah.
I saved a moth recently. It was a meaty boy.
Moths are different than butterflies, though.
Yeah, I know, but
Moths got weird dust on them.
but
Yeah,
they like
but they're
kind of
like-
do the
They're
same
just
thing.
Yeah, they're a-
They're a
no,
fly
but
bug.
butterflies are nice.
Oh,
Moths
Have
are
you
just
looked
like
at a butterfly
swarm
up
you.
close?
They're scary, dude.
They're freaky.
Butterflies are weird. They taste with their feet.
Yeah.
Start licking you.
Yeah, they're figuring out what you taste
A
like.
butterfly can lick a girl back. Double standards yet again.
Bug double standards.
But no, most
Double
bugs are good.
standard.
Some of them fucked up. Fuck termites. Fuck cockroaches.
Wasps.
Fuck wasps. Fuck mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes.
Ah.
Hornets.
Grasshoppers.
I love
What's wrong
grasshoppers.
with grasshoppers?
They're so harmless.
I was bit by a grasshopper as a young
Well, that's
child.
your own
Bit?
problem.
Wait, grasshoppers bite?
I mean,
See
they
there,
kind of.
look at them,
Dude, when I was a kid, I've probably caught like
Yeah.
like 100
So did
grasshoppers
I.
in my hands.
and then I was holding one on my pinky and it bit me and it hurt and it was like fuck grasshoppers.
I just think they're so cool.
From now on, I used to feel remorse when I ran over one when
Have
I'm
you-
biking or anything.
Have you eaten them?
I don't aim for them, but if I run one over, it's like
You literally
get out of
Gotcha.
my way.
picked one up and it defended itself.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been saving so many bees at work.
Insane.
Because, like, one time it was raining, and, like, a bee was, like, flying super slowly, like, inside to take cover. My coworker was just, like, moving his hand and just, like, swatted the bee into the door. And then I, like, saved the bee, and I, like, had him sitting there, and I was feeding him, like, cream soda and stuff. And they like cream soda. He had, like, entire bottles cap worth of cream soda.
Wow.
I don't know. I was wondering, like, how does this
I don't
bee...
know how long he lasted after
It
that.
was... I don't know how that bee fits so
Sugar.
much in it, dude. Well,
That's
bees
a-
like sugar. That's what honey is. Honey's
Yeah.
just like sugar.
Yeah, but they. Oh no, they do eat it. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if
It's like
you're
drinking your own piss.
so there's varroa mites, which are
Hmm?
little mites
Oh yeah.
that attach to your bees if you're a beekeeper.
Are they bad?
Yes, they're
Oh.
bad. But
Add them to the bad list of
Yeah.
bad insects.
bad. Varroa mites are bad.
Unless they're red
they
and
kill bees. But either way, it's they don't infect all of them. But if you see one with it, you can take your infected bees with the mites, put them in a container, put some icing sugar in there, shake it around a whole bunch, and the icing sugar sticks to the varroa mites, and they fall off. And it
Because it's too
sticks to the
heavy?
bees too.
Why do they fall off?
I think just because it gets heavy and they're
Right.
covered in stuff. And then you take your bees that are now covered in sugar and you put them at the entrance to the beehive, and all the other bees come and eat the sugar off them.
That sounds like a win-win.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they get sugar. It's like when
They
you
get
get
sugar.
your like injections and get a lollipop at the end.
Win-win.
Yeah. Get your
Cured
varroa
and
mite
sugar.
taken off, and you get some
Yeah.
sugar.
Except you run out and everybody else in the waiting room licks your lollipop instead.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah. I was thinking this is like something that happened to you when you were a kid, not that it. You're like holding it up like everyone.
I got a lollipop. Everyone's just runs up for a little
Kids are like,
taste.
I don't even need my shots. I can go straight for this lollipop.
You guys ever get those really big lollipops?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
once.
so
I was
stupid.
never-
They're
allowed.
so dumb.
I've always hated lollipops, dude. They're
Not
so
worth it.
gross. You just
No,
lick your own
that's good.
saliva
That's
over
good
and
to
over
know.
again.
Where did you find out about chewing gum?
About ice cream.
What stays in your mouth?
Well, ice cream's different because
Oh,
you kind of scoop
ice
it with your
cream?
tongue. You don't just lick it.
No,
if
it's-
you just licked ice cream,
Ice
that's
cream is gross too, but I eat ice cream out of cups with spoons because I don't want to lick my own
Or
saliva.
be a man and just bite it.
Ugh.
Sure.
I found the worst sound today. It was if you take like the mixing bowls, right, like the metal ones, and you put it on a concrete ground and go on the ground. That made probably the worst sound because one of my coworkers accidentally kicked it across the ground and it like did an annoying like sound and my coworker like cringed. So I picked it up and just put it and just went in circles. And I've
God.
never seen anyone cringe from a sound so hard.
Wait, what are these
scary.
mixing balls?
Just
No
little
balls.
ones.
Oh,
like,
balls.
Like the metal balls.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said balls.
No, metal balls. Like bocce balls.
I hate you know those like journal covers you get as a kid and you like angle them differently and they
Oh,
change the image.
yeah, they're just like lined
when you
plastic.
scratch that,
Scratch.
if there's one thing that could drive me to suicide, I think it's that.
The one thing.
Wait, okay.
His
how?
life could be completely over.
I hate it. Like
living on the streets
that
and
shit
somebody comes up
drives
with it and
me
that's
insane,
it.
The
dude.
sound of it?
The sound of it just like it makes me vibrate. Like I fucking hate it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It
Like,
makes like
That's actually incredibly accurate.
is it like
exactly
the
how it
pillows that like the
Sorta.
sequin pillows?
It's
that,
not like that
No,
though
that
at
was
all.
not like that?
It's sort of, but not really.
Okay, I've never seen that.
Really? You know the material like it's just
It
paper and
changes
it
the
changes.
Yeah,
the
you know,
image
there's
with
like those
lighting.
fun
They're
toys
thick
that
and
like
plastic
you look
paper.
at them from one angle and it's like, oh, it's this picture, and you only change it, and then it's a completely different picture.
No.
it-
Definitely.
all it
I've
is-
probably seen it, but it's not
It's
coming to
plastic
mind.
that's like this, and there's one picture painted that way and one picture painted
It's
on
just-
the other
Oh,
side.
okay.
The
There's
light
just a
from
bunch of
different
But
angles.
like it moves when you touch it?
No,
No.
It
it's just the
Yeah, it's
ridges
like
are
if you-
small enough that when you scratch on them, it sounds weird.
It's just
It's
rough
like if
plastic.
you took a record and run your nail.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Except
much worse.
higher pitched.
Yeah, and it's real annoying.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it would drive me to suicide.
I know,
but it's
like I
real
know
annoying.
it bothers me more than most people. I don't know why.
The only
I can't
sound
stand it.
of those that gets me is like when people bite their like forks or bite their like when they go to like eat something off their like forks and they just like bite down and pull. And like I can't deal with it. It's like what the fuck's wrong with your teeth?
What?
Like how are you gonna go out here like hunting with your bare mouth? If you're just
Hunt-
standing,
What?
you're just
There's so
standing
many
down your
layers.
teeth.
You're gonna go hunting with your bare mouth.
As you
Yeah,
do.
canine
As you
instinct
might, yeah.
with sanded down teeth.
When was the last human generation that went hunting with their mouths?
Not even their hands. They're just like on all fours, just
I don't think there was any human
It's like
generation.
the kids that
I don't
were
think so
raised by
either.
wolves.
Maybe monkeys.
No, it's a
You
kid
think they
that.
were flexing by using their hands? They'd get fucking teared to bits.
Probably.
No, it's a kid that on all levels of physical is a wolf.
I'm a wolf.
He's probably hunted with his bare teeth.
I don't think he can hunt anything.
Okay, he's
Chicken
probably tried.
nuggets. I bet. Put some on the ground. He probably would hunt those.
Who?
Chicken
Chicken
nuggets.
nuggets.
You would
That's
hunt
not
them?
hunting.
No,
Oh, that guy.
That's not hunting.
I'm
Adam.
sure he'd call it hunting.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken
He
nuggets.
might, but no
Yeah.
one else would.
It's like if you like feed your pet gerbil in their cage, you wouldn't call that hunting.
I know.
Like,
I'm
you
just
call,
saying
you
he's
call
a
it
weird
hunting
back.
when you feed your dog and you put out the bowl and
I'm
he's
saying
hunting.
he's a weird guy.
Okay.
So much hate.
Anyway, back to bugs. I had a
Back-
fact.
You still
that-
have things about bugs?
Yeah, this was one of my like 4 facts.
Okay.
How many facts have we heard?
One, it wasn't a fact; it was an opinion. So the rest are facts. That like cockroach poison, you only have to get one cockroach, right? Because
Yeah.
cockroach are cannibalistic. So if you poison one of them, the rest are just gonna eat them and then get poisoned themselves.
That's fucked up.
Same with rat poison. It has a thing in it, so it's toxic and kills them. It also has chemicals to dry them up, so they basically turn into little mice mummies. Is that why you don't have mouse corpses rotting everywhere?
That's still a mouse corpse.
But it's super dry and it won't
Who's
rot.
the person that
Yeah.
like we can improve rat
Yeah.
poison?
Yeah, we can make it more horrific.
Yeah, we can make
I
it
think this
mummified.
reason is like
Does it work on people?
Yeah, I was
In
gonna
like
say.
high enough doses? Would it just dry up a person?
Oh,
King Tut's just eating rat poison.
Yeah.
my
would
time
need
has
a
come.
lot.
I'm not even
I wonder
close to
if
that.
it's- I don't know if it would, right? Because if you think of like the distance between our guts and the outside of your body.
So it would drive things around your guts, but not
Probably.
your skin.
I would assume so, but probably wouldn't reach your skin.
So I wonder if you could just like ingest just a huge ass just block of rat poison immediately.
What if you injected it into your blood?
Ooh.
Then maybe
Maybe.
A lot though.
Find out for science.
50-50.
Liquefy it, mix it with water, or something thinner than water, apparently.
Ether.
Yeah, ether, so you
Mix
get
it
knocked
with rat
out so it
poison
can't hurt.
With ether. And inject it.
It's brilliant. It's just foolproof.
We can
Foolproof way of killing people without pain.
We could revive our fast food reviews, but review rat poison instead.
I still have those.
Wait, what?
The ratings?
Oh,
What was the best?
The ratings of what?
Fast food.
Dave
okay.
Triple at Wendy's. Oh, just getting Burger King nuggets.
They were the number
Burger
one?
King nuggets are the number one
Burger King
thing
nuggets were
everything you
rated
tried.
8 purely because of the value.
Oh.
are they
I
better
think
than
I'm
McDonald's
funny.
nuggets?
I think a lot of
You
nuggets
can't
are.
I
rate
don't
something on
know.
the value.
I had Wendy's chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we did.
Wendy's chicken nuggets are better than
Yes.
McDonald's on like half the price.
But they're like tenders though, not nuggets. Right?
No, they're actual nuggets. They have chicken nuggets, $2.69.
I've gone to Wendy's like 100 times and I haven't tried.
They're
them.
off like the sides menu.
I'm gonna have to try that.
They're pretty good. I had some Little Caesars stuffed crazy bread today.
Oh, so good.
It's so good, but it's like the saltiest thing I've ever eaten. Like it's just topped with
I don't even
like
care, dude.
salted Parmesan cheese.
That shit is heaven. Oh, I haven't had it in so long. Because whenever we get that stuff as my parents and they don't want to get it, I should go and buy myself some crazy bread.
We should go get crazy bread.
You go
right
get crazy
now.
bread.
Yeah, dude. Bring the laptop with us and record it.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, we
Hell
gotta
yeah.
start doing food reviews, my man. That was the original plan for the
That was.
podcast. We'd have a food review
Oh
segment.
yeah, Kyle was gonna have
yeah.
his food review.
I can't remember
segment.
what the first food review was gonna. I think it was gonna be like just McDonald's or something.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking with Kyle about it, and he was just like, "I didn't do it." It was like the day of the podcast. And he was like, "I had nothing for it," and so it was like, "Okay."
But like, you know, if we run out of content, we just pull out the crazy bread.
Because at this
Yeah,
rate,
pull it crazy
we
bread.
out of content.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
I
I
don't
still
know.
got two more facts.
Are we
He
gonna?
still has two
It's a-
facts.
I know
You
it's
have
a
a whole.
joke because we haven't actually like used any.
You got a
Like,
whole
this is the
list
first
of
time we
things.
recorded in like 2 months.
Oh yeah, I mean
Uh,
That's
we
the
we
joke.
could have
We
recorded
would.
more.
Yeah,
often.
We could.
I yeah.
Our one dedicated listener out there who's probably just Harrison.
Definitely. Just
Probably.
there's no question.
I've
here.
listened. I have to listen to this podcast like 3 times before uploading it, just to make sure we don't put out like personal information. Because I had my fucking full name and
But
like.
at this point, who cares?
Who cares?
No one's gonna see it.
Yeah,
and be
but
like,
you know
Well,
one
we
thing I'm
blow up
worried
in
about.
5 years. People might look at our old episode.
Yeah, one thing I'm worried about in the future. Have you seen? There's like it was basically an entire season based around it in South Park, where like the Danish government create like a thing that like when you at the push of a button it releases everyone's like history, like just everything they've ever done on the internet like available. You just have to search their name. And they like unleash it on the U.S. and everyone goes fucking crazy. I'm afraid that could happen in the future. Someone just like all of a sudden all the stuff that I thought was like, oh, like no one's gonna get it now. They go into the like they're like, oh yeah, in the past you were like looking at like furry porn because you're curious.
You're gonna find your midget
Yeah,
porn, dude.
They're gonna find my like my furry midget porn, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck was wrong with you?
but I mean,
Yeah.
if that happens
Like
to
I can
everyone-
explain. I didn't think
Yeah.
anyone would find it.
yeah, but if that happens to everyone.
Yeah, that's
Everyone has something
All
like
in the
that.
same boat, dude.
Yeah. But that's why that's like the whole thing in the episode. Literally everyone just like went around like killing themselves and shit.
But
But in a
there's no
funny
point.
way.
In a funny way. But there'd be
So
like no point because it'd be like, oh, sure, I looked at fucking furry porn or whatever, but that guy over there,
feel like-
he's really into like lollies, and it's
I feel
like,
like it would like change society so much though.
yeah, everybody
Yeah,
would be
too
really,
transparent.
really
Conscious.
chill.
Yeah.
Cautious.
I think everybody would be chill.
Everyone
I don't think
just
it'd
turn out to
be
be
good.
hypocrites.
Yeah, you'd either be a hypocrite or you just have to be chill with everything.
That's true. Good.
So you'd either
Well, it's like-
just be terrible or you could be.
Imagine
In theory,
politics, though, dude.
Facebook could just make
Yeah,
All
AR
the old fucks
goggles.
while they're searching.
But that was the whole
Yeah,
thing with
just
like
like
that.
people be like,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
and kids.
what were you guys saying? I split into 2 different conversations.
Yeah, I know, that's why I stopped. But like in theory, Facebook could make like AR goggles where it just recognizes someone's face.
That's like what?
And gave
Did
you
you say Watch
information.
Dogs?
No.
Okay,
No,
that's
okay,
literally just
so
what
it's-
Watch
yeah,
Dogs is. You just
exactly.
like look at someone, you've got
Like-
all their like interests and stuff. I think how like for like interest in Watch Dogs, like a lot of people is like the most interesting thing about them is like browses like hentai or something.
Yeah.
It's like out of everything that invert
Yeah.
hentai is like 30 years on this planet, that's the one thing you pick.
You're no one for likes hentai.
I've got. Let me pull up another fun fact.
All right. I've got some.
You've got more.
You got
your
more?
fun's-
Are
your
they
fun-
on the level of sockets or on the
So-
level of elongated
You've got more fun
dogs?
facts. Mine are just like.
I don't
that
have
was
fun facts.
interesting.
These are
just
fun
have
ideas.
Fun ideas.
I like
Fun
fun
Well,
ideas.
I have one real topic out of all of these.
Let's do your real topic.
Yeah.
Was
My real
sockets a
topic.
real topic?
Mom found
No.
Or
a
is that just a
socket.
fun idea?
That was a fun idea.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
So, did you guys hear about EA? The people behind E3. What's their name?
I don't know.
It's some
E3
gaming
Corp?
company leaked the the media lists for the past like 3 years, which was everyone who went essentially. So YouTubers, journalists, all that. It leaked like their full name, their address, their phone numbers.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
That's
it
a
was
lot of
just
people.
on a URL
I
that you could
I
get
didn't-
to.
And a lot of
I
famous
hadn't heard
people.
about
Yeah,
that at
a
all.
lot of famous people. It's the ESA.
I didn't hear about this.
What about
that
Keanu
should be, that
Reeves?
should have been way bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know his real name now.
I mean, maybe it's a good thing that it's not as big because then nobody could have exploited it.
Adam, you just
I'm
now
sorry.
everyone's gonna go and
out of
Our
the-
millions of listeners.
I mean, they probably fixed
Yeah.
it by now.
They did, but
You can probably still find the information somewhere.
Like,
but
yeah, like someone
people
would've,
are saying
like,
that's the end of E3. Who's gonna go to E3 now? When it's
I-
shitty, it's
No,
dying
no, that's-
already.
Nah, it's
I feel
not
like
the
that's
end of
bullshit
it.
because
I-
fucking
Well, and they're gonna get hit.
Cambridge
with massive fine.
Analytica happened and people still use Facebook.
Even if that's the
Doesn't matter.
case, they'll probably just like adapt and make it online only or something. It'll stay.
but like
I don't
big.
think E3 is gonna stay
Epic
around.
Games had
It's
like
not that big anymore.
it's not that
I
big.
mean,
Last
E3
year
is
was pretty
falling
small.
off, but I don't think
Yeah.
this is going to be the bullet that kills it.
But they have to pay millions in fines in the EU.
Still think it's good.
I don't.
But I was gonna say Epic Games had a big like sort of hack type thing a while ago,
Mhm.
and they're still doing
I'm sure
massive.
that gave everyone more reason
Well,
to
that was
treat
just
them
your
like Nazis.
accounts. If you
Yeah.
clicked on a link, your account could be hacked.
Yeah, well, cause like there's like a website called I think it's called like Have I Been Pwned or something, and like you put in your email address and it tells you
Yeah.
if you're being hacked. And I put mine in, and I haven't been hacked, but my details have been released by like Epic Games, and there's another one that it got like released by. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, my Blizzard account got hacked somehow,
Mhm.
sometime. I don't know, because like I tried to log into it one time, and then the password was wrong. I was like, okay, I'll reset the password. Then it was just all Chinese, and everything was Chinese, and like my account had defaulted to be like a Chinese account. So I went through Blizzard support, and they were like, yeah, I don't know how this happened, but somebody logged into your account in China, and they've been using it for a while.
For a while?
Apparently, and I'm
Did
like,
they say how long?
okay, no.
Grinding Destiny.
Yeah.
They didn't buy anything. I don't know what they were playing. There was no games in my account or anything. I guess they were just playing like free things.
That's
But they were just
weird.
using my account for it, which is
That's
just
weird, yeah.
That's really
They're not gonna-
weird.
Have you checked
Yeah.
your Hearthstone whether they're into that? Or something?
no. I don't know.
They could have downloaded StarCraft for free or whatever.
Yeah, StarCraft. I don't know what they were doing, but I got that account back.
Man,
but I
you
don't know when that
could have
was.
lost your 9,000 hours of Destiny. It's a tragedy.
That's not 9,000. It's marginally less than that.
Yeah. Thank God for two-factor authentication though, because like a while ago, as in like a couple weeks ago, I got an email like one morning from Twitch like, yeah, did you just try to log in Spain? I'm like, I don't remember that unless last night I
Maybe I
sleepwalked.
sleepwalked.
Yeah. I was dodging bulls last But like, I was like, well, time to change my Twitch password.
Jesus.
But like, thank God, because like some stuff just doesn't have two-factor authentication, or some stuff
Yeah.
does, and I'm like,
Like-
skip. I don't want to
Yeah,
do it.
you
now.
Yeah.
probably keep shoving that in my face every time I go to play something. I'm like,
Yeah.
skip.
Like
Yeah.
realistically,
I mean, but
I
it's
care
like
about my banking.
Nice list.
Like,
For me, it's also
Okay.
like Steam, and that's it. Because like
all the
Steam,
money. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but Steam,
I don't want people going around like I don't know.
Steam, I've got two-factor. Other than
Yeah,
that,
Steam.
my cards aren't linked to anything really.
Steam two-factor is pretty good because like Gabe and I remember.
Yeah,
when he
yeah. He's
announced
like,
it,
here's
was
my
like,
password.
Yeah, he's like, here's
Yeah.
my password. Try and get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's like I don't know. It's
someone goes to his other accounts for that two-factor.
I don't know. I know it's a big like you shouldn't get hacked. Your personal information, but at the same time, it's like
Right now, I'm a kid that spends all day like
Yeah,
playing video games.
you know,
It
it's
doesn't matter.
like
yeah,
But
my-
maybe if I go into like I don't know, I start working in like
DARPA or
security or
something.
something. Yeah, like then I'm gonna have to start using like separate passwords.
yeah, I mean, like
and
even the personal information that's gonna be out there,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like maybe my like phone number, maybe my
Yeah.
home
You
address.
could just listen to this podcast enough and just pieces.
yeah. But like,
Cam walks it.
And lives near a hill.
Lives near a hill in Calgary and walks a Burmese mountain.
I
Go
mean,
find.
honestly, you probably described like thousands of people,
Yeah.
but
He said Fish Creek.
still,
It just
like
said
even
that.
if
He
someone
did
has
say
my
that.
address, it's like
Okay.
I don't think I've wronged anyone enough that they'd want to
They're
do
gonna
anything
advertise
malicious.
to me.
Yeah, they're gonna either advertise
We're
me,
gonna sell you a water softener.
sign me up for some mailing lists or
Yeah,
something.
like it's.
But like, maybe they'll send me some shit. I don't
Also,
know.
clearly someone's got my shit because I'm like everyone. We get random spam calls and
Well,
I think I got bullshit emails once.
Your stuff's just available.
That's
Yeah.
the thing with
Yellow pages.
callers.
Ah,
If
yeah.
they call you and the line doesn't make any noise, sometimes they call you and listen for any background noise. Like it'll be a machine doing it, and then if they hear background noise, they know it's a live line.
Yeah, so they add it to their
And they
list
know
of
they add it
active
to a calling
numbers.
list. Yeah.
It's creepy, honestly.
It is a little creepy. That's why phones are kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
why-
literally don't pick up unless someone's in my
Calling them.
contacts.
I don't answer the door or pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I'll answer the door.
You don't answer the door.
Nah.
What if somebody's there to give you some nice lottery
Yeah.
tickets? I don't
No,
know. I mean,
I'll answer like
Yeah, why did you just say a knock or like?
yeah, why wouldn't you?
because it's
Well,
my
it's a
parents'
special-
Oh,
house.
it's a
Yeah.
specific knock.
Oh, you're gonna,
Now you're gonna have listeners showing up at your house. Like you're gonna open the door.
Oh,
like,
oh,
oh,
I know
Dad!
the secret
Oh
knock.
no! There's a hill. There's a secret knocking.
They know they're in.
I remember one time I was little, like, we had like some guy like knock on our door when it was like my mom was out, so it was just me and my sisters, and like we didn't open the door at all, and he just kept ringing the doorbell, and we just wouldn't open it, and then he was like started trying to look through like the windows, and we were like, what the fuck? And then like later, our mom was like, yeah, like guys, the painter like was supposed to show up today. Did he show up? And we're like, oh, they didn't tell us. They're like stranger danger, and then didn't tell us like when someone was gonna show
Yeah.
up. So like we're literally like the guy could see us because we have sort of like faint windows in the door, so like you can see people now. So you could have
Yeah.
seen us like looking through it, and we're just like, nope, bye bye.
Well, my sister and I both basically just don't ever answer the door, but my parents know that, so if someone's coming, they tell us.
Yeah.
I'll answer it now.
Yeah, I'll answer the door.
You know, it's like I've got neighbors close enough, and I'm like big enough that it's not like.
I'd answer it if
Somewhere
when
in
I
the
move
shop,
out, I'll answer the door. But like I don't know or like any of my neighbors, so
It's all
Yeah.
girl guides and people. With
Yeah, I mean, like,
bottle,
I'll glance through the
pickups.
window, and if
I'll
it's like
see
a
who it
kid,
is, yeah.
I'll be like, or like if it's somebody like in like a Scout's uniform, I won't answer the door because I'm not gonna buy cookies or anything, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like some kid who's like, I lost my ball in your backyard, I'll be like, yeah, okay. They're like, what if somebody lost their ball in your backyard? You'd never know because you didn't answer the door.
Yeah.
they should have better aim.
Yeah, I don't know. People just come to the door sometimes.
Mm. Fun fact time.
Fun fact.
Go for it.
Number 3.
The number 3, the term EGOT, which is when you win an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony within 5 years. I don't know that within
What's
5
the
years,
Tony
but
again?
I think it's like
musicals.
Yeah,
and
musicals
plays.
and stuff. But anyway, the term was coined by Miami Vice actor Philip Michael Thomas, who said he planned to win each of them, and he has yet to be nominated for any of these awards.
Not even nominated.
No, not even nominated.
Oh no.
And they actually
I guide
use-
others to treasures I cannot possess.
They actually use the term as well.
Yeah, like EGOT's like a pretty big thing. Like, what's his name? John Legend, I think, either has it or he's like very close to having it.
Oh really?
There's quite a few people that have it. I think, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg, I think, has it.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not into the
There's
award
quite
shows
there's
at all.
quite a few people that have it. I mean, I don't. The Grammys piss me off every year because like, I've listened to them and they always piss me off. They do the dumbest shit. I hate the Grammys.
What kind of dumb shit do they do?
They just go for the most like the people. So the thing with Grammys is anyone can vote on any of the awards.
It's like public voting?
It's not public voting, but there's a board or something that does it. So like you don't even have to know anything about the album or much about the even genre to begin with, and you're allowed to vote on it.
How big is the board?
I think it's. I can't remember. I'll
It's
Google
not just like
who can
4
vote.
judges or something.
No, but it's pretty big. But there is. I can't remember what the like how you get into voting. But anyway, like anyone can vote for it. So usually the most either like mainstream or the biggest like names always win.
Yeah, I feel like
Right.
something with music. Same with movies.
Yeah.
Like movies, you can kind
I
of
feel
more
like the
objectively
Oscar is
look at.
pretty
There's less
good.
that get nominated for like movies and TV shows,
Yeah.
there's a better chance that you can see them or have seen them already.
Yeah, but
Music,
it's like music.
there's
is
so
like
many different categories and like
different taste in music.
different tastes in music.
But the thing with Oscars is like it's actually like sure they're like some big movies and stuff, but they're still like decent like movies that aren't super massive. Like the whole like Moonlight versus like was La La Land. Like La La Land was pretty big. Moonlight wasn't like crazy massive. It's not like you're having like the Avengers versus whatever showing up. Whereas the Grammys is pretty much like the
Just
Avengers
all the big names.
versus
Yeah.
all the big names.
Yeah.
And like yeah.
Well, it's like I don't like horror movies. I watched Hereditary. That's a good ass horror movie.
That's a good
I
movie.
did not enjoy it, but I know it's good because I did not enjoy it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
When it reaches a point where you just can't look at the screen for
That
last
was
like
that's
5
such
minutes.
a good movie though. Oh,
5
we
minutes.
should,
I
we
was
should
the
watch
longest-
more horror movies.
We should. Yeah.
We should absolutely watch
We
more
should
horror
watch
movies.
Hereditary.
I'd be down.
I like horror movies that don't focus to like scare the viewer.
They're
They
just
want
kind
to
of
tell a
unsettling.
story, yeah, sort of like the
Yeah.
Babadook. I like the Babadook. I thought that was very good. It wasn't scary, but it's still kind of a horror movie.
Hereditary is kind of that way.
I think
it just does it
Yeah.
better than the Babadook.
Okay, honestly,
is that done by the- that's
Hereditary
done-
was scary
it's done by,
before
like,
they
Ari
did.
Aster.
the person that does Midsummer, right?
Yeah.
Because I've heard Midsummer's also.
Yeah, I haven't seen Midsummer. But
Yeah.
I want to.
This is a shot in the dark, but I've seen a clip on Reddit where they were praising some horror movie and it was like really fucking freaky. And there's just two guys talking in like broad daylight and you feel safe and the guy moves and there's just a monster behind him and like I was watching with the volume off and it gave me a heart attack. Is that Hereditary?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm
That
gonna
might
say
be
no.
Some scary shit, dude.
In broad daylight and the monsters.
Yeah, because it's like what you'd expect at night, right? He's behind you the whole time. They're just having a casual conversation at lunchtime and there's like a monster behind them.
Is it like a spooky monster or is it just like a person?
Scary monster.
Okay, then I don't know what you're
Because
talking about.
Midsummer's, I think Midsummer's set entirely in the day.
Yeah, but it's not a horror, is it?
It's horror.
Is it?
I've heard it's like some people are like there's parts where you don't think he's gonna go that far and he definitely does.
Oh, I thought it
Like
was just
because it's
a
like the whole
drama.
thing. No, it's like cult. Like
Oh.
the whole thing.
Okay.
No, Hereditary was freaky before they added any horror stuff.
Oh yeah, it was just
That little girl.
dude.
That's the ugliest little girl.
Oh,
I've
I know.
ever
They got
seen.
there. They got up.
In who?
In
There's a
Hereditary.
little girl. She's freaky before she does anything freaky, and then she does freaky stuff. But she's just a really ugly, and we'll just go,
Yeah, she's got like some tick where she just clicks her tongue all the time.
and it's just like,
But
she'll
it's
just
just
be
like,
standing in a dark hallway.
Nothing creepy happens. She's just like going about her day, but it's just creepy.
She's just unset. It's a really unset. It was scary before they
yeah,
added
the
any
way that it
supernatural
starts,
stuff.
it just like sets you off. Like there's just like little weird things.
Little weird things.
But it's like it's normal
And then the
enough that it
party
could be
and
just
the
a
car
normal
ride,
thing.
and it's
And
like,
then everything, and it's all such a good movie. Such a good
car
movie.
ride, and she goes home. And just,
So it scared you enough that you didn't like it, but you
Oh,
still want to watch it again.
I would watch it again.
loved it.
Now that there was no jump scares either.
Oh, okay.
There
So you
might have
feel a
been, like,
bit
two.
better watching it this
Yeah.
time.
But no,
There
See,
might
that's-
have been two.
I can do horror. I can't do jump scares.
yeah.
Well,
that's
they're
the
so
same.
cheap.
That's fucking Insidious. We watched Insidious Chapter 3 at Matt's. That's like the worst movie I've ever seen. It's just like
It's just jump scares.
Yeah, it's just jump scares after jump scares.
I got jump scared at work, dude. There's a door at the side of the building with a buzzer to get in. So sometimes like truck drivers and stuff will go there. But if someone rings it and I take a little getting over there, I open it, don't see anyone, start to close it, and then then a guy's head just. I guess he was behind the door, but I was like I physically jumped and he noticed. He was like, "Oh, sorry." It was like, why would you do that?
The amount of people that I scared because they like pull up in their cars and they like reach into the back or something, and I just walk up there silently and just stand there. And then, well, sometimes I'll say hi. Well, most of the time I'll say hi, and I'll just like get the biggest jump scare. Like I was gonna kill an old person at some point because it's always old people that get so scared. Like I don't know how.
You just walk up and stand there.
Yeah, while you stand silently, and just be like,
Greetings, madam.
"May I help you?"
Fun fact 4.
Fun fact
Fun
4.
fact
Hold on, I'm
four.
still reading about the Grammy nominations.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. Here's how the system works. What the heck?
For Grammys?
I think anyone can vote.
Anyone?
Like, who votes? The Recording Academy's voting membership is comprised solely of music creators, including artists, engineers, producers, and songwriters.
So it's only people in the music industry.
So that's sort of like Is it the Oscars or is it
I
the Golden
It's
Globes?
like
I don't know. You have to be
anyone-
part of SAG-AFTRA.
It sounds like it's anyone in the music industry can vote.
I always thought it was like esteemed judges or something.
Yeah,
like
I always
that.
thought that too, and then I found out like even for the Oscars, I think it's just you have to be part of SAG-AFTRA, which you, if you're in movies like at all, you have to be. I think if you're in like
Is it like a union?
yeah, it's Screen Actors Guild, and then
Oh.
something else. I don't know the after part.
But like with the same with what was it? It's some whole like famous music Hall of Fame where "Damn" by Kendrick Lamar got in, and like that was the first hip hop album because someone sat down and was like, "Hey, you guys should listen to this album," and they listened to it and they're like, "Hey, that's pretty good. Let's add it to the like the collection of like praise music." But it's not his best album. It's not like they went and listened to like any other hip hop. They just heard one hip hop album they liked and then automatically added it, and it was annoying. All right, fun fact 4.
5-4.
Fun fact 4. This is very fun. So Korean Airlines it's loading. We'll find out the year.
This
very
is
soon.
not a
Korean
very fun
Airlines,
fact.
sorry.
Oh, it doesn't even say the year. All right, so one time a Korean air flight accidentally strayed into Soviet airspace and it was shot down. And to prevent a tragedy like this happening again, Ronald Reagan declassified a critical military tech, and that was the GPS system. So because a plane got shot down, they're like, let's give everyone GPS.
Just had to
as
sacrifice 120 innocent lives.
Yeah,
Wow.
Was that like a South Korean plane or? Oh wait, no,
it was Korean Air. so-
Korean. That was probably before South North Korea, right? Because that was
Ronald
the result
Reagan,
of.
Ronald Reagan was after the Vietnam War.
Reagan and
But that's not
Bush.
part of the Vietnam War.
South and North Korea was
That'd be
They
part of
pretty-
the
they-
Korean War, which is part of the Cold War, right?
that was part of the Cold.
I thought so. Because North was supporting.
Yeah, but Vietnam War was like during the Cold War, or was like related to the Cold War. Vietnam War was like
Yeah.
a result of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Korea happened after.
Did the Korean War
You guys
happen?
just keep agreeing with each
Didn't,
other.
didn't the Korean War happen after the Vietnam War?
Why is everyone looking at me?
I know things.
I know shit about his.
Okay, but they happened at
Other way.
similar times.
Okay, yeah.
Ronald Reagan was in the 80s.
Yeah, you're probably
So the
right.
I
Korean
don't know anything.
the Korean
It's
War would have
after.
been like 70s,
Yeah.
probably.
Huh, okay.
Because actually, Ronald Reagan was the guy like Mr. Gorbachev,
Yeah,
tear down
yeah,
the wall.
yeah.
So that
So it was
that.
towards the end.
it was towards the end. But the Berlin Wall. When
That
was that done? That was after
After
World
World
War
War
II.
Well, it would have to be, yeah.
Yes. Where are we going?
I mean,
I don't
don't
know,
start
what
talking
was-
about
what was the
chemistry.
argument?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the whole thing? That North and South Korea were
North and
split at
South
that
Korea were
point.
split.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Because if it was like a North Korean plane.
So what?
No! No! Wouldn't Russia and North Korea have been aligned at the time?
I guess, but it was like a civilian plane, so I guess. I don't think they just wanted to shoot down. They were just shooting down a plane because
They were just shooting down planes?
If they would have known it was just a Korean airplane, I assume they wouldn't have been like.
So they didn't
Shut
be
down.
like,
No.
oh, shoot down that passenger plane. They were just like,
Oh,
oh, a
yeah,
plane.
it's because
They
they
didn't
didn't
have
they-
GPS,
Yeah, they
they
didn't have
didn't know where
GPS, so like the Korean Air, I guess, didn't
airspace
know where they were,
Oh, okay.
and that's how it would have prevented it. Like, If
Okay.
they had GPS, they wouldn't have been there.
So I wonder, without that disaster, how long would it be taken for like Google to develop their own GPS? How long would that taken?
Did Google?
Google doesn't use GPS. I don't think.
I'm just saying, like, who would have done it?
Okay.
How would
yes.
we have gotten
Oh.
it? Because
Oh.
we need it.
Yeah,
Anyone.
it probably would have been
It probably would have been done
because
eventually.
a lot of the big like technologies are because of like military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Military uses it for a while and then they declassify it.
Like, hey, this is pretty neat. We should share it with
Yeah,
other people.
hey, I can see some more peaceful uses for this. Let's share around.
After they slaughter some civilian camps, they're like, hey, we should share this.
Yeah.
It's fun.
This works out pretty well.
Our job's here done.
Yeah, some smart tech people get a hold of it and they're like, we can map everything.
Yeah.
Right, I'm out of fun facts.
You're out of,
Adam's got some
After
fun
that,
I
ideas.
got
especially
some fun.
fun.
Adam's got
really
some
enjoyed
fun
the fun
ideas.
facts.
I love fun ideas.
All right. Thinking of fun things. You know when you're driving
Yeah.
and you got a horn,
Uh-huh.
but it's always really angry. You know, it's like
You can
you
say-
only honk when you're mad.
Oh yeah, I know where you're going with this.
There should be a
bip
good
horn and the
good-
beep horn.
good
I
job.
feel like we've
horn.
talked about this. Maybe not on the podcast.
Not on the
I've talked about it with someone before.
I think there should. I agree because I'm too
Yeah.
afraid to use my horn.
Oh, because
I
it's like
don't want to be a douchebag.
There should be a that's an angry horn,
And a achooga.
and then there should be a neutral horn that's like just letting you know I'm here,
Yeah. There's three.
and then there
Whoa.
should be a good job horn. Of
And then you can
Oh,
hit all
good
three
job.
at once.
You don't need a good
Wow.
job. You don't
Yeah,
need a
you
good
can.
job
Just
horn.
make it.
You don't need a good job horn. People should just be driving in a way that would just constantly warn a good job horn, so you don't need it.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But no, there
But
should
that's
be.
what the other horns are for. If they're not driving
It's
that
like-
way, then you let them know.
It's like the whole thing as a driver, you shouldn't be nice because like when people like decide to like screw up like yielding
Okay.
and stuff because they want to be nice,
But
You gotta tell them.
You should just follow
Yeah.
the rules.
I want an
constantly.
asshole horn.
you want an asshole.
That's
So it's
called
a big
a
fart
long
noise.
breath of the horn.
No, but it's,
Yes.
But then they'll think it's not you almost hit me. It's just fuck you. You know, I don't want a you almost hit me or a
You almost
Yeah.
hit me.
It's
If
a
fuck
fuck
you
you.
is based on your body language. You honk and then they look in the mirror, and if you're like
Sometimes they don't know.
flipping them
much of
off, then they
though.
know
Yeah,
you're
they won't
mad.
know.
If you're just like,
I just like I'm talking. Okay, this happens all the time near Anderson on Deerfoot. It's
They're gonna find your house.
yeah,
now.
they're gonna find
I
my
know
house.
it.
Shit, they're gonna wait there for me.
Anderson and Deerfoot,
Oh my
big
God.
intersection,
They're gonna be
right there.
at the
But-
end of this.
Okay, it's a 3-lane highway.
Yeah.
Rush hour. The left 2 lanes, very congested, stop and go traffic. The right lane, since it's the exit onto Anderson, has better flow. After the exit, the lane continues on for a little.
Mhm.
Like 500 meters back, you get a lane ending warning.
Yeah, people miss.
As you do. Yeah.
As you do, people will go from the left lane into the right lane, go through less traffic, pass through, skip the exit, go to the very end of the lane ending thing, wait till their lane is actually ended and they're basically on the side of the road, will signal and get in. And it's like, I want a horn that just says, fuck you, you're an asshole, wait in line like a
Like
kindergarten.
that video with like where people rig up their like car horn, so it's like a train horn.
Wasn't
Just
that
do
Jake
that.
Paul?
I don't.
Yeah.
Was that like
Yeah.
OG Jake?
I think so. And then he like gave someone hearing damage.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
A lot of good start.
Because they were just like walking in front of him, and he like blasted his fucking train horn at him, and then like actually gave him like permanent hearing loss.
These
You got some weak hearing. One train, dude. Better stay away from some train tracks.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe
James
for
is
your,
loud.
we could have a normal horn as the "Hey fuck you" horn, and then you know in GTA you get like your fun little
Yeah.
tunes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be your
Yeah.
kind, like you know, a hand on the shoulder. Keep
Someone
going,
gets
buddy.
close to you, you
Yeah.
can play the fucking San Andreas theme.
There should be like, I want a bunch of horns. I'm not mad, but go faster. It's not.
that's
30
not a
anymore.
thing.
You're gonna start causing accidents.
Yeah,
You're gonna look at their
doesn't need to be a
dashboard
thing.
of
Yeah.
horns.
Yeah. Everyone
Pull
should
out
learn
the
Morse
index
code,
book.
and then I
Look
can
up their
just
like Yu-Gi-Oh arm thing of horns.
I don't think you need that many horns. Maybe 2.
I
Maybe
agree.
be like
I
2.
think
would be
two.
nice.
2 would be nice.
2.
Or-
One that's like
Ooh.
I'm actually angry, and the other one is now.
Guys, simple solution. It's pressure sensitive. So like a light tap is like a meep, and then like a really hard tap is like a mrr, you know.
Well, that's how horns are.
I-
No, but like
I think it should
more.
be left versus right.
I have an easier solution. Megaphone, you stick your head out the side and go, "Hey, fuck you!"
Or one of those little
Yeah.
Yeah, that
bicycle
would work
like toot horns. that would be your, that's a
and then they bump into you and you get 5 clown men climbing out your boot, fucking going to fight them.
fuck. That's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
No, that would be your happy horn. You know,
Yeah.
just like hey, toot toot. Might want to move up a little.
Or like an awooga or something. It's like something,
I know. Yeah.
You
something
need a
funny.
hubba hubba.
Something that's like it's not serious. So like it's not good.
I mean, that's just like a light press of the horn. If you lay on him, then you're mad at him. If you just like beep it once, you're probably not that pissed. Unless you ram into them
It's
or
true.
start brake checking them or like just overall be an
It
asshole.
does work. If you do a quick little meep and then
It's not like you need different sounds. You need different lengths, which we have now.
Yeah, but there needs to be a universal understanding of them.
There is.
I
I
didn't know
think
about it. Cam didn't know.
if
about
somebody lays on their horn at you, you're gonna assume they're madder than if they just kind of went like meep meep.
That's
It's a
true.
fucking road runner.
You can absolutely do that. All right.
I don't know.
That's why he makes that sound. He's a road runner. He's a car. Me, me. I'm telling you.
What?
He makes a car horn sound.
Well, maybe we've solved the problem then. We need to include in driver's ed that a
Yeah.
meep or a meep meep is a happy horn, and a meep
Okay, but
is not a happy
we
horn.
can't even get people to use their indicators.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's just okay. That's a separate problem. People who know how to drive properly should know the different horns.
And people who don't use signals still understand how signals work. You're going to be honking at them. They suck. They won't be honking at you.
they'll be using the wrong signals.
Well, they signal left and then go right?
No, they'll be like beeping the wrong way or something.
Oh. No, they just wouldn't beep.
But they won't have to beep because they suck. Everybody's beeping at them.
Ah. Adam, yes.
Speaking of scary things or solving problems,
What?
This is climate change.
no, this is something much less serious.
Is it a real problem that real
Well-
people have?
Socks.
No, but say you're gonna go do something scary. Okay, say you really hate flying on airplanes.
Okay.
Mhm.
You find it super freaky. So, you want to just tone out as much as you can. You put in earplugs, okay, stuff like that. There should be temporary blindness pills that you just go blind for a bit.
Oh no.
What? Absolutely not.
That was so much
Absolutely not.
You're afraid of needles?
You came up with the worst
Just go
possible
blind
example,
for a
too.
little.
Just
By the way,
just
being
grab-
on a plane blind would be the worst.
Dude, just grab a fucking like eye.
I'm asking.
I just grab your eyes. And
Oh, God.
You're afraid of like the weeping angels and
Yeah.
like in temporary blind.
I'm afraid of this
Temporary
giant
blindness.
animal coming towards me. Let me just blind myself real quick. It's not there.
You know that's cool. A really big flashlight.
That's like toddler logic. That's like
Acid eye drop.
peekaboo or whatever. Like, oh, mom's
I
gone. You know?
think going skydiving, freaked out.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Just go blind for
Coming
a
up with the
little.
worst examples. Skydiving, planes.
Needles? Don't wanna see
Needles.
those needles?
Needles, like I get because like
Give them
not
to
going
children.
blind, but when I get a needle, I look away because I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I just don't like
Amazing.
looking at it going in.
Like your doctor's like, you ready for the needle? And you're like, hold up, and you fucking just take a pill.
You take a pill. You're like 5 to 10 minutes.
and
I'll
all of a
be
sudden, just
blind as
a
a
guide
bat.
dog appears
Yeah.
next to you.
So yeah, no offense. That's a
Adam's
terrible
just getting
idea.
shat on tonight. This is
Yeah.
Sleeping
what
with
it
a
is.
really ugly girl?
Lights off. There's literally
Don't want to give a presentation or a
You
speech?
still have to give the presentation.
Yeah, don't want to give a speech? You don't want to see everyone? Blindness.
cyanide.
They don't know you're blind.
Or
The Russian
You
are
wanna
invading
cut-
your bunker.
Or
Cut the lines
actually,
in a
this is
roller
a thing
coaster?
that a lot of people do at business school. Apparently, if they're gonna
I'm sorry,
take,
what?
if they're
Did
gonna
you
do a
get-
presentation, they just take a couple shots of vodka beforehand. And then they
Okay,
don't
yeah,
word
that's-
it so
Yeah, it's
much.
business kids. They're always doing shit.
Business kids are fucking insane.
That's just
I don't
uni
know.
kids. Those fucking uni kids.
Yeah, I don't know. Which is a stupid thing. So maybe the blindness thing would work for a presentation
Yeah.
until you stumble off the stage and everybody laughs at you, and you can hear them laughing because you're
You
not deaf, you're
can't see
blind.
it.
Still. It could work.
It could work for a
That
very
would-
select
Think of how
number
great
of
of a
things.
prank that would be. It's
Blind
like you're actually
someone?
blind for 15 minutes.
I think laxatives are funny.
Much better
Yeah.
prank.
I don't think I did a good.
I'd be worried about
Like,
going
laxatives
permanently
pretty funny.
blind. I mean, I can't imagine just being blind for a minute. Like if somebody like hit me in the head or whatever, and I
Yeah.
couldn't see for
Yeah,
a minute,
fuck
I'd be
that.
like, "What the fuck is happening to me?" I wouldn't be like, "Yeah, let me go blind for 15 minutes here."
So
I'm a little scared.
speaking of presentations, does anybody understand the picture everyone naked tactic?
I was about to bring that up.
Why does that help? Like,
Now I'm on stage and I have
It's
a boner.
because-
it's like all these dudes just like watching me.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to fix it in jacking off. You're supposed to be naked, so that you're not the embarrassing
Yeah,
thing.
it's-
They are.
You're focusing
I would
on
be
some-
embarrassed for them, dude. That would not work.
So
for me.
that's sort of the idea, and then it's also you're focusing on something else. You're picturing something else in your brain other than you making an idiot of yourself up on the presentation.
Oh, is that how?
So you're sort of
Just
distracting
why has it gotta be
yourself.
something so uncomfortable?
I've crossed my eyes
Imagine
in
all
the
dancing.
presentation.
Fine.
You've crossed your eyes.
Yeah, if you don't want to look at people, cross your eyes just a little. They can't really tell.
Or take a
You-
blindness
You can't really
pill.
see them.
So the thing is, though,
No,
you
it's
can
like-
tell. I've seen speakers do that, and you can definitely tell.
You've seen speakers.
Am I
with cross-eyed?
crossing my eyes at all right now?
No.
No, I am. I can't see your face.
Wait, what?
You're really
not
bad
from
at
that.
crossing eyes, dude.
No, you don't do it. You're not like.
Okay, maybe it's just the angle I'm sitting at, because I can definitely tell his left eye is
You just
directly
crossed
pointing at me,
a
but the
little-
other one is
Okay,
not.
how this? How this?
Just a little.
How
and
do
then
you-
you
Not
can't
so
see
much.
their faces, but you,
You
know
know
their
what I
eyes
wonder?
are.
You're just kind of intentionally unfocused.
How do you like
Yeah.
treat people with lazy eyes? Because like,
certain glasses.
you
right?
don't.
because
I knew someone.
because I can never figure out which eye it is. Because my friend's dad
Oh,
has a
I thought you
lazy.
meant like how do you
How do you
fix them?
act
How do
around
you treat
them?
them? I was like, you don't.
No, how do you talk with it? You just take their eye. Whoop. No,
You look
but-
at them like normal.
No,
But how?
because usually when you're looking at someone, if their eyes are in different directions, you don't want to look at them. Whereas
But one of their eyes will be focused
Okay,
on you, right?
have you
So
ever,
look at
like,
that one.
yeah,
Focus,
Paid
but the-
attention when you're looking at someone or like talking to someone. Their eyes like dart around your face. You're not just staring at their
Sometimes.
eyes.
But like,
You just look at their ear.
but his dad has a lazy eye, and I would
Okay.
always be
How's
like,
it going?
Are you looking at my ear?
sometimes I thought
It works.
I would think he'd be talking to someone else, and I'm like, oh shit, he's talking to me. And I wouldn't realize it because he's looking at me, but his other eye is just looking at a different person.
Well, then the
Yeah,
eye
then
that's
it's
looking.
body language, right?
Oh
Like,
wait, you just have to know them then.
Yeah.
Which eye is the lazy
Yeah,
one,
that's
and which
figure
one's focusing on
it's
you?
like lazy eye, like both you guys work. Is that?
I don't
What
know.
you
I
got
don't
blurry
have a
vision?
lazy eye. I
Hard
wouldn't
to
know.
see.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, so they like blind in one eye, or
I don't think you're blind. I think it's just a little like
And aren't
different.
there's people who have lazy eyes and they put on glasses and it like
It
focuses
fixed,
again,
yeah.
right? Why the fuck?
Because it just angles it different.
Is that a TV thing?
No, but, like,
or
I
is
thought
it a
actually,
real
like, the
thing?
ones
they just put like a pair of
Yeah.
titties on one of them to focus your eye in that
Okay,
direction.
maybe the problem is what causes a lazy eye? Is it like the muscles just guiding it
I
in a
would
different
take
direction?
by a horse.
So if it's the
muscles,
muscles, you can retrain them to be proper.
But how would glasses help that?
Well, if it skews it in a direction so that in order to look normal, your eye has to look at a different direction, then it would.
So you're
eventually
saying you
train
look
it to
here
be
in your
normal.
glasses, but it redirects the light, so it goes right into your eye from there. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So their
So
eyes
that
stay
your
lazy.
so that your eye would have to compensate for the direction that it's like naturally shifted.
So it's just refraction, like.
Yeah. it's
So the
just
eye,
refraction.
the eye doesn't move, but it appears like it's.
No, the eye would move.
Oh wait, so
The eye would move to compensate for what
I
it
think
thinks
I get
is
what you're
normal.
saying. So
Oh.
if your eye is normally lazy to the right, and then your glasses make everything look to the left, and then you have to look. To
Yeah,
the
you have
left.
to look to the left so that it looks normal, but your eye is
Oh.
actually looking like
Oh,
I
okay.
assume.
Okay, so it's lazy eye occurs when your brain favors one eye, often due to poor vision in your other eye. Eventually, your brain might ignore signals from your weak or lazy eye.
Oh.
So
It
it
can
literally is
result
lazy.
in vision impairment and loss.
It's
of
literally
depth
just.
perception.
It's more like lazy brain. Shit eye.
I
Your
mean-
brain doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, it's weird though, like, because everybody has dominant eyes, right?
Yeah.
Sort
Like
But-
when shooting, there's definitely dominant eye.
I mean, like
Shooting?
you can tell
Yeah.
your dominant eye like now
guns.
if you're like,
Do you shoot guns?
Yeah, I'm part of
did you not know that?
I'm in a gun club. Well, I was in a gun club. I've got medals.
Who are you?
I was in a rifle club. I don't know.
Why the fuck didn't I know that?
I haven't gone in 2 years, but like I used to go like during the summer.
Wow.
Like
I had
usually
no
once every
idea.
week.
What the fuck?
I'm good. I'm
Wow, man.
very good.
There
You
you
got
go.
advantage.
all
in
those
people,
violent
dude.
video games.
Yeah, all those
All
damn
those
violent video
Damn
games.
video games, dude.
Boomers. Am I right?
Boomers. It's like someone vandalized the gay pride.
Oh,
and
I know.
Trans pride sidewalks. There's like a 52-year-old man. It's like
What
the
did he
boomer
put
strike
on it?
back.
One of
I
them,
don't know.
I think it said lust on the pride one, and then lost on the trans pride one.
Lost? That was-
Yeah, so like it's. I think the implication is that like homosexuality and other sexual orientations are just lust, and if you're trans, you're
That's
just
a
lost.
sin.
Isn't that the whole point?
Oh.
What?
Does that make sense? Like, isn't that the whole point of like homosexuality?
Well, no, but it's just like
Lust
oh,
towards
you have
Oh yeah,
Like,
but
too
like
much
you know,
lust,
like
so
lust
you
is
just-
like a sin to them,
Yeah.
right? They don't believe
Oh,
in sex
okay, if
before
it's a-
marriage,
oh,
you know.
okay.
yeah. I don't know. I didn't write it.
It's like-
Boomers have never gotten their dick wet.
And then I didn't. They wouldn't say what the other one was on the news, so I assume it was a word that begins with an F. I assume.
Forgotten.
Yeah, forgotten. Yeah.
Fruit.
I mean, it's sad.
That could be.
It could have been fruit, but I don't think so.
that was actually a thing. I'm sorry, I worked in a fruit factory. That's what I think.
Just constantly on your mind.
Yeah, think about how we're throwing out blackberries, and they're actually pretty good. So I have like
You got black
Oh,
now.
did you get another 2 liters of berries?
no, but I have 6 clamshells of blackberries in my fridge.
What's a
Why do they have
clamshell? We
clamshells?
don't know these terms.
Plastic
Clamshell.
shells? Clamshells.
Okay. Clamshells like a specific size, or they're all
No,
clamshells?
plastic containers.
Okay.
Oh, so like the ones with the hinges and
Yeah.
those little like bubble things on the edges.
Those are
Okay.
called
You got it,
clamshells.
clamshell.
Now I know.
That's cool.
It's a good name
So I've
for
got a
them.
bunch
boxes.
of blackberries at home, and I'm hyped to eat them.
Yeah, how do you- Blackberries are the most underrated like berry.
They're so good.
Definitely.
How about raspberries? I don't like raspberries.
They're not. They're good.
Yeah,
They're like
I-
raspberries are good.
They're
Raspberries
like
are not
worse,
underrated.
worse strawberries, dude.
Raspberries? No. Raspberries are good unless you put them in things because they have too many seeds.
Oh, good point. I'll take a good orange over a berry any day.
Oh.
Or a good peach.
A good orange,
Ooh.
not any orange.
Yeah, it has to be a good
Or
one.
a grapefruit.
Are
Nasty.
you talking about the best fruit?
Oh yeah, grapefruit.
Nectarine.
No, you're
I
so
think
wrong.
you know
You're so wrong.
you're gonna think I'm weird, but the best way to eat a nectarine is before they're ripe. So they're like they're pretty hard. It's basically like eating an
Like
apple.
sour?
No, they're not sour. They taste the exact same. They're just like the consistency of an apple, and it's like the best thing because nectarines are normally way too juicy. Like I eat them at work.
Oh,
I have to have a
nectar-
napkin, and they just like
I
drip
used to think they're
everywhere.
orange. Nectarines aren't related to oranges.
No,
No.
But like
They're like,
There's those hella
Yeah.
juicy.
like a
orange
rock
things.
hard nectarine is like the best fucking fruit. there is.
I like when.
no, but they aren't
nectarines
sweet.
You're gonna what?
wait.
A rock hard nectarine?
How
I would much prefer a super juicy
Okay,
nectarine.
they taste the same.
No, they don't.
They
I
don't.
like
They
the
taste
juice.
pretty
though.
There's
similar.
no way.
Yeah.
They taste pretty similar.
That'd be
Peaches
saying
are
like a
too
rock
messy
hard peach and a
sometimes.
peach are the same. They're so different.
I feel like
A rock hard peach is almost
I don't
tasteless.
like. I don't like juicy fruits.
What's wrong with juicy fruit?
Like
They're chewy.
I feel like I like smoked juicy fruits like grapes. Good juicy fruits that you can like contain in your mouth are good.
So does anyone here like grapefruit?
Yeah, I love
That's my
grapefruit.
favorite fruit.
I think it's too sweet.
I haven't.
It's kind of weird and
sour.
bitter, but
You
if
know
you
what?
get
I
over
don't
it,
Grapefruit's not sweet at all.
it's bitter.
Oh,
It's so
Is
bitter.
that-
Unless
is
you put a lot of
Is
sugar
that
on
the
it.
sensation I don't like? I don't
I
get why people put the whole like no one does that in real life, right? Where they have it for breakfast, they have half a grapefruit with the sugar on top.
I've done that once. And
I think I've done it
It's
once,
it's
too.
definitely an old person thing because my grandparents were like, "Oh, do this," and
I feel like it's
it's
gonna be it's so bad for you.
oh, gotta be,
Gotta be.
Yeah.
because you put a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
in it.
Well, you
Yeah.
add sugar to sugar. Also, so does the sugar like counteract the bitterness? What does it do?
It just makes it taste sweet instead of bitter.
Is
It's
it
pretty good.
candy?
It's pretty good. It tastes like candy.
I want to try that.
Like putting like sugar on cornflakes.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's pretty good, but that's not a
Frosted
breakfast.
one of the guys
That's like
at work is like, oh, I want to do like a nice bowl of milk with some blackberries in it and sugar on top. What are you putting sugar on
I know.
blackberries?
No.
Milk and
Don't
blackberries.
put sugar on
Yeah,
fruit.
okay.
That's
Milk
like a
and fruit is so
deconstructed
good.
milkshake.
Milk and any like
Yeah.
berry is so
Yeah,
good.
that's
true.
Milk and like
I guess
But with
like
sugar?
I'll have like brand cereal
you
to
need
mix
to
it
have
up.
sugar.
Lucky
Put in, like,
Charms.
Put in like Sask. I don't know if that's my brand cereal. Lucky Charms.
Oh, I thought you
No.
said brand.
No brand.
Brand seals.
Like for pooping.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
put,
sure.
I put like Saskatoon berries
Yeah.
Yeah.
on it. And that's pretty
the
good.
best part is you just get a spoonful with the milk and the berry, and it's just
You know
so
what
good.
pissed me
Yeah.
off recently?
So good.
What?
So
Raisin Bran, they're like 2 scoops. We got 2 scoops. 2 scoops. That's not enough. They need more.
No, 2 scoops is plenty.
2 scoops is not enough.
2 scoops of
You
raisins?
need
The
enough.
problem
You
is
need at
that
least-
in shipping, raisins all settle to the
Yeah, I
bottom.
know.
I
So you
want
just have to
some
shake it up.
raisins.
We gotta make raisins lighter. Scientists. Get
Yeah, lighter raisins.
it. Lighter
Grapes.
raisins.
Guitar.
those are heavier.
Grapes are heavier.
But they're less dense. Maybe. I don't know if that's
They
true.
have
that-
water in them. Water's heavy.
Yeah.
Inflate
There's no
your
way.
raisins.
There's no way that a grape
Inflate
is
your raisins.
less dense.
Yeah, okay, it's
than
full
raisin.
of water. Never mind. Inflate your
Because a
raisins.
raisin is literally a grape, but just without the water.
Yes.
Like, so-
Yeah.
So it still has that grape skin layer. Blow your raisins up like balloons.
that works.
That might. That
How
might
do we
work.
get the air in the
Prove me
raisin?
wrong.
That might work.
Syringe.
Well, you know how there's that stem bit? It's like the like thing on a ball. I
You
don't know.
just
what
put it
the
up
fuck
to your
it's
mouth and blow.
You
Yeah.
blow hard
Little
enough.
balloons.
And get a little like syringe, just some air.
So I wanna backtrack a little here to the
Oh,
fruit
Raisin
and
Bran,
milk.
yeah.
Fruit and milk.
So Zach, are you one of those different people who like banana milk to go?
Fuck no. He
I
is.
love it.
He is.
I love every milk to go. There's no bad milk to go. Orange milk to go. You
Ah!
got the orange milk to go.
You're ruining
So
me.
gross.
It's so
That's
good.
ruining
So
me.
good.
How
so
can
good.
orange
That
milk to
sounds
go be
wrong.
good? How
It's-
can orange
it's
and
good.
milk be good?
Why would you not like banana? You don't like banana milkshakes?
Does it taste like actual
Okay,
bananas?
Yeah, it would.
No.
The
Then
orange
no.
is good.
No,
I like
banana flavoring is based off a different type of banana.
that. Doesn't exist.
That doesn't
anymore.
exist.
Fun
so
then
fact.
this
banana
Fuck
shit.
you.
Okay, a
I like banana
smoothie.
milk too.
A banana smoothie does not taste like banana milk to go.
Okay, yes, but I like
Yes.
bananas. I like the idea of bananas too.
What's
Even
the
the
idea
questions.
of bananas?
Well, like, okay, because like I don't get it, because like
Yeah.
fruit flavoring, grape flavoring, it tastes nowhere near an actual
No.
grape.
Yeah.
It tastes like super concentrated grape.
I could see that.
I don't know.
Kinda
Maybe I
better.
didn't eat enough grapes to
Mash them up,
connect it.
compact them in a little cube.
But it reminds me of you ever
It's
had
amazing.
you ever had like the banana candies, like the marshmallow banana
yeah.
candies? It's like that.
It is.
The marshmallow
Candy
banana candy.
Marsh.
Yeah,
That's Australian.
it's well, it's more popular in Australia, but they're over here.
Also, I haven't had those. I've just had banana candy, and I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they're- well, I'll Google a picture of
It
them.
sounds
I'll put it up
good.
on my phone so I don't interact with the thing accidentally. Like,
Okay.
delete. But then,
I actually
But
like
you can't
marshmallows.
compare
Banana-
banana,
I'll search banana-
smoothies
are you
to
thinking
fake
of the-
banana flavor.
are you thinking of the ones you get in the little twisted
That's what he's
machines?
doing. Yes, that's what I
I
was
think
thinking
he's
of.
thinking of that.
I'm just thinking of cheap shit. I don't know, just banana candy. I don't know.
Banana flavoring isn't good. It's just not good. It tastes like medicine.
You seem to think a lot of things that taste
Like
like,
these,
No.
like these, like these thick boys.
What?
Oh, okay.
I want those.
I don't know why.
Sense
they're
of scale,
$110.
how thick is that?
That's at least a finger.
Yeah, right? Is that like a
Oh, and the
finger?
size?
That's
Oh,
gotta
they're
be a
probably
finger.
like half a
I'm
finger.
disappointed.
Ah.
I want a
Dude.
full size banana.
Food review.
Full size
We
banana
gotta
with a
do-
marshmallow.
We gotta go. We gotta do food review. Dollar store candy.
Team's working tonight.
Oh,
We got half an hour.
Why we have now?
We have half an hour.
We have 25 minutes.
Why we have
no,
25
just
minutes?
kidding. They close before.
Oh,
we
they
have
close
a
at
time.
9.
We have a time limit.
no, he's talking about until Dollarama closes.
I was
Oh.
confused too.
Okay.
But they closed.
I see.
They closed at 9.
Another time. Do we even have time for another one of these before you guys?
Tomorrow.
I
We
leave.
could try. We could do another one
Saturday.
tomorrow.
We could do another one tomorrow. I leave Saturday.
We could have Matt here and Kyle, dude. If they,
There's
Yeah.
money.
Final hurrah.
I leave on Saturday. Friday we're doing paintball. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else, right? We should.
Is
We,
this
we
over?
can hang
Yeah.
out.
No, it's still
So-
going. We should probably end it. One last
Yeah,
fun
so-
idea.
Yeah,
One
fun
last
idea.
quick fun idea.
Quick fun
We
idea
have 3 minutes to discuss it.
with the lads.
You're wasting time, Adam.
Get a fun
Clock
idea.
starts now.
Soup tea bags.
Soup tea.
Terrible.
Genius.
Whoa.
Genius.
What? No.
Genius.
Hold
I
on.
love it.
No.
I love it. Tomato soup.
I like it.
Tomato
In a
soup
Okay.
tea
tea
bag?
bags?
But-
Concentrate tomato soup?
But the point of the tea bag is to hold things out of the water,
Yep.
so you can just remove them. Soup, you don't do that with, except for the bone
It could be better.
and
Yeah.
like a broth.
It could be
Oh,
better. They
yeah,
could
I
have
guess-
like legitimate tomatoes in there.
You
Okay.
just need like
Yeah.
a little thing that you just plop in. A soup cube. They exist. You can get them.
Yeah.
Soup cubes?
Yes.
Okay, but you're
Soup
gonna...
squares.
Soup squares.
Cut up
Even
a soup cube.
more concentrate, but they're there. They're like saltines. You can have
You
like a
drink
saltine
one- You
sandwich.
put one on your tongue, and then you drink water.
It's like an acid trip, but tomato flavored.
Oh my god. We're
Soup tea
geniuses.
bags.
Soup tea bags don't need to exist.
Yeah, they do.
It's a smart idea,
I
but
want it.
it's
I want
trivial.
It's trivial.
I think it's good.
Same with sockets.
What could,
Sockets are
what
great.
could you do that could be in a tea bag?
Astronauts.
Oh! What? I was gonna say the shit that you hang in your toilet, like the little soap thing.
Yeah.
Just like a tea bag.
Yes,
Just
that
hanging
would
on the
work.
side. That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be super neat.
That'd
Would it
be
just soak through?
That's the point.
That's the point. That's what they are. You know, like the little like bars of soap that you like hang on the side of your toilets that like turn
The
your
water
toilet
goes through them.
They go blue. Blue toilet water.
So
I've heard
that
but okay.
You've never had blue toilet water?
No.
Adam's had blue toilet water.
yeah,
Am I right?
blue toilet water. is
Oh, you're talking
absolutely
about my
classic.
blueberry shit?
Your blueberry shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah.
We got a minute and 30 seconds.
We have 30
another,
seconds.
another idea.
Another idea.
I'm trying to think of
Shit.
like any hot, like anything that you have to put in hot water but then take out, like a bay leaf. Put a bay leaf in a tea bag.
That's
Genius.
just tea. Because it's just
No, but you like
herbs
make
and
stews and stuff
spices.
with bay leaves. Then you have to fish them out. You just put them in a tea bag, easy.
I have an idea. It's an inspirational poster, but it says, no matter how bad things get, there are always children starving in Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true, but where's the inspiration?
Just end
Keep,
it right
keep
after.
pushing on.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
Keep on.
Is that it? We got
Like 55,
40 seconds
45
left.
40
seconds.
seconds
and then we're
left.
hit the limit.
What
Would you clocks? What could we do with clocks?
3 globes that you hang on your wall.
It's a clock.
That stupid clock on Reddit that kept track of the days of the
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah, days of the weeks.
Guys, I got something. This
I'm
might be your
so-
time, I don't know, but you could have a 3D clock. It's a sphere, okay? And then it ticks normally for the time, and then it rotates
For the
365th.
Oh,
the day.
genius!
Wait,
Isn't
wait,
that
no,
a
you
thing?
could have it.
I don't know.
You could have it going around this way for time, up and down for the day of the week.
Up and down.
Okay, so you have it rotate.
This is too
I
confusing.
swear, I swear this was a thing, and they have a
You
thing
have-
poking out the top, and
you
that's
have-
the sundial.
you
That
have
makes it
3
keep track of
dimensions.
the
Oh,
time.
we're out of time. It's
Oh.
3 dimensions.
It's
Time,
a thing.
day,
It's
year.
already a thing.
Oh, this is why we have numbers. You literally just put it into a code. Quick, 19th August, 12:43. Done.